guys. It's been a long time since I've seen you guys at Lake Norman Elementary, and if you don't know me, it's okay. My name is Crystal Steele. I work at the Mooresville Public Library, and you usually know me if I come out and read to you guys, do story times, do book talks, but we've been kind of in a situation where I can't come see you guys in person. So your librarian, media coordinator, and I thought that it would be the best way to get some information to you guys. All right, so what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about some books that might bring you into the reading area that makes you happy. We want to find books for you that makes you excited about reading. I'm excited about reading. I know your media coordinator is excited about reading, but we want to show you some new stuff that's just come out that might get you a little more excited about reading too. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to talk about lots of different stuff, so hopefully you'll find something that kind of makes you happy. So let's start with you guys and your age group. Right now you guys are looking at kindergarten, first, second grade. So what we're looking at is maybe getting you guys some books or showing you guys some books that would be in your areas of reading. Now before we do anything, I want to talk to you guys about reading. What you should be looking for when you guys read is what makes you happy. We want you guys to look at the book, enjoy the book, because that's what it's about. It's about just opening it up and enjoying what you're reading. And that may be a picture book, that may be a chapter book. Today I'm going to show you some other options that you could do as well. So what we want to do is when we look through the library, let's think about our 5-finger rule. You guys know the 5-finger rule? I think you probably do, but if not, let's go over it. 5-finger rule. When you go to the library, you're looking for a book. You're going to pick up a book. And when I look through this book, I'm going to look through one of the pages, and I'm going to read through some of the words and some of the sentences. Every time I stumble on a word, that's a finger. Now, you don't have to stand in the library and count your fingers off. We know you can count. But what we want you to do is see how many of the words on that page you are having trouble with. Because if I read through one page and I stumble on 5 words, that book's probably too hard for me. So what's going to happen? You're going to get home, you're going to have the book, and you're going to say, I'm just no good at reading, I can't read. Yes, you can. You just picked the wrong book. So what we need to do is find the book that works for you. So let's go over some books today that's going to work for you and get you excited about reading again. All right, so let's start over here. I am a big fan of picture books. You guys know this because that's what I bring to read to you guys, right? So picture books, remember, go all the way to 7th grade level. So let's get into some new stuff that's just come out. All right. I love Mustache Baby. So this is their new one called Good Night. Play on words there. Good Night, Mustache Baby. So that's a whole series of books. There's 4 in the series right now, so those are fun. This is going to be one of those higher level reading picture books because of some of the vocabulary in the book and also the content. So you guys have some fun with that one. This is one you guys I know have seen for me. This is a series of books. If I Built a School, If I Built a House, If I Built a Car, If I Built a School. This is a 3rd grade level book, still a picture book, but it's really great and really creative and imaginative. I love this one. Same thing goes for Miss Smith. You guys probably know Miss Smith from the Incredible Storybook. She also writes one about dinosaurs. This is the one about Under the Sea. You guys will see me using this summer because we're doing a great summer reading thing. And you see more words on the page, and the vocabulary is going to be a little higher. So these run around 3rd and 4th grade level. So don't be afraid to pick up some of these books and enjoy them. Of course, I had to bring out this guy, Fluffy McWhiskers, just because he's cute. He's cute and adorable. We love that. And now when we get into our picture books, you get into some nonfiction. Now remember what we talked about, fiction and nonfiction. Every book is one or the other. Fiction means that book, that story is made up or fake. So nonfiction means what? Means it is true or not fake. So fiction is fake, nonfiction, not fake. Best way to remember. when you get into nonfiction, you can read nonfiction just as easily as you can our picture books. This is the one I was showing you just a minute ago. This one's about sand tiger sharks. I know you guys love sharks. It's the funniest thing. Sharks and dinosaurs. I can take them everywhere. But you see, this one has some great pictures. Not a lot of words on the page. But what's really cool about these nonfiction ones is in the very back of the book, there will be some great information about it and even some extra links that you can go onto with your computer system. And you can actually look up some videos and some more information about that subject matter. So those are great books to read too. Now, when you start getting into different grades, everybody reads at different levels. So I want to show you guys some great beginning readers. Now, beginning readers just means that there's less words on the page, but these are some new nonfictions that have come in. This one, you see it's a motorcycle. This one is about Harley Davidson. So we have the whole line of different books about the cars and trucks and motorcycles, and gives you factual information about the company and how they build the motorcycles. So it's a great one too. For those of you who like animals, this one, there's a whole series about cats and dogs. This one is about the Maine Coon cat, which means it's a type of cat or breed of cat, and it'll have all types of factual information about the cats and how to care for them, because every cat breed's different. So, as we get into reading into our chapter books, everybody's different. So what we're going to look at is some different options on chapter books. Now, this is a new little series that we have brought in here, and it's called Acorn. Okay, Acorn is a great series for my boys and girls who are looking to read into the chapter books, but they're a little nervous about how thick a chapter book is, or how many words are on the page, or are there pictures. So I'm going to show you guys inside here. This is one's called Moby Shinobi, Ready, Set, Go, Unicorn and Yeti. And if you look inside, you'll see still lots of pictures. It does have chapters, and it gives you some great stories. Moby Shinobi looks like this inside. Still lots of pictures, still has chapters, but still something that you can use to start reading into chapters. So after Acorn, we have a series called Branches. Branches is the next step up. This one's Erie Elementary. The Last Firehawk, big series, lots of fans in our area here. And chapter book has pictures, but you'll see more words on the page. And this one is a great little series for my guys who like dragons and imaginary creatures. This one is called Erie Elementary, and it's really cool as well. Kind of a ghost story type book series. Now, some of my friends are really enjoying sports, so I love Jake Maddox. Now, Jake Maddox is a series of books, and Jake Maddox has, I think, every sport now. This one is snowboarding and lacrosse. Let's say you don't know how to play lacrosse. Well, what's great about these books is that inside it will tell you about the sport, give you some basics about the sport, and at the same time tell you a story about the sport. And there's sports for girls, boys, and for both. And they run from about first grade all the way up to 4th, 5th, and 6th grade now. They are very, very varied. I've seen that there's a new series that we've just gotten in that my supervisors found that has mysteries involved. So I think that's going to be fun too. So when we get into some of our chapter books, this is one that's been really popular right now, Sophie Mouse. And you see, remember, 5-finger rule, open it up, read some words, see how you do. Try to stay around 2-3 fingers when it comes to your words and your 5-finger rule, because you want to learn new words, but you don't want to stumble throughout the whole book. So then we have some great nonfiction. Remember, not fake, real information. This one's really cool. I really fell in love with this one. It's called So You Want to Be a Knight. And inside, kind of some cartoonish looking information, but it tells you about what their life was like to be a knight. And this is the knight, like with castles, kings and queens. You know what that means. So that's a great one too. So lastly, we're going to talk a little more about our nonfiction. And I love, with nonfiction, reading about trivia, like information I didn't know before. So one of my new favorite things in the entire world are these little fun trivia books where it's just each page is a different information. Each page has a quick factual information about something that you didn't know before, or you may have. But one of the companies that's really done well with this is our National Geographic. Now, as I was growing up, this was just a magazine. We had information and pictures from all over the world. But now they're bringing this into books. There's National Geographic for kids, and they're doing a fantastic job bringing factual information to children, making it super colorful, super factual, but fun. And it's one of those books that when you pick it up, you are going to learn something new from this book, which is a big point for me. I love to learn something new from any book I read. So these are fun. Any age group can pick these up and have fun with these. Now, lastly, we want to talk about biographies. Now, I know, your teacher is going to make you start reading biographies. What is biography? You guys know, informational, factual information about a person. It's written by another person. If it's written by that person, then that's called an autobiography. So biographies are fun. Sometimes they can be long, informational, but there's some great new fun ones. I love the Brad Meltzer's I Am. And this is Jim Henson. He's the one who created the Muppets. That's Kermit the Frog. I really hope you know who Kermit the Frog is. This is Jane Goodall. She is one of our philanthropists that actually works with gorillas. She has some excellent work out there working with gorillas and chimpanzees and monkeys. So this is information, and you see inside, looks a little cartoonish, but still all the really important information about these people's lives. But it just makes it a little more fun. So there's a whole series. I think there's about 30 in this series now, and you can definitely find one that you love. One of our newest ones that we've brought in is called Little People, Big Dreams. Another great fun informational biography. This one's about Dolly Parton. Is she not great? We love her. All right, so there is information, lots of pictures, but then you're still having fun reading the book. So, you guys see there's a huge amount of information out there. So many books to choose from. Do not be afraid to try something you've never tried. That is the point of reading, is to learn something you didn't know before and to enjoy it. I want you to enjoy it. That is such a big deal for me, because when it's fun, it doesn't feel like it's something you have to do. So enjoy your time reading. If you guys need help, you know where I'm at. I'm at the library. Come see me. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the week and a great Read Across America week. Have fun. See you guys soon. Bye, guys.